Hello, and welcome to my stream. And yes, birthday stream does mean it's my birthday. Anywho, welcome to the Republic of Esmeria. This is my capital city of Ridala. So I don't usually stream workers and resources, mostly because not a lot really goes on in it, but today I'm just streaming for fun. Well, technically I'm always streaming for fun, but today I'm lifting my usual, don't play boring stuff rule and just play what I like. Okay. Where? Oh, there it is. Stockpile, should grab those consumables and meat. Alrighty. Go, my little worker bees, go! Off to deliver food, drink, clothing, electronics, and meat to the people. Hey, we've actually begun stockpiling wood. Hello, Meffy. Welcome back to the chat. Do you like my new outfit? Although, I suppose it's kind of a lie. It's not really new. I just haven't used it in a while. Wow, 100% happiness, goddamn. The main problem for health right now is people drinking too much alcohol. Yes, actually. Um, See, my monitor is actually ultra wide, and I tried streaming at ultra wide resolution once, and believe me, the quality was bad. Like, oh, you have no idea bad. You can actually check it out. It's one of my Voices of the Void episodes. But yeah, no, like every time I moved, every time I moved the camera, like holy crap, the quality just crapped out for like a full 10 seconds or something. It was absolutely horrible. So I stream at a resolution that most monitors are able to accommodate instead. On the plus, I cannot talk today. On the plus side, you're not missing much. Just a side menu over here, and well, there's nothing really over there. Look at all my happy little people. Let me check on something. Here we are, free flat availability. Alright, so got some free flats over here, a few over here, one over here. Wow, no one has moved in over here yet. About waste, how's waste handling going on? Looks good to me. uh, yeah, I kind of hold fast to a rule when it comes to the Soviet Union. Stylistically, they looked awesome, but the realist underbelly, yeah, wasn't great. Unfortunately, though, I can't truly speak to any of that effect because, well, I'm British, so I don't know what it was like under the USSR. I kind of just have this kind of semi-educated opinion based on everything I've heard. You would not believe how hard it is to sift through like fact from fiction right now with what's going on in Ukraine and Russia and like God, getting anyone to speak candidly is like pulling teeth. Anywho, steering well clear of real world issues. Mm-hmm. Oh, oh no, someone's having a bad day. Where are you going, Mr. Ambulance? So it looks like they've picked up their quarry. Patient? Charge? Person of interest? I don't know. Um, I feel like I should have a talk with somebody at the Ministry for Urban Development. I don't know why, but I just kind of like watching the little pawns moving around, like the little citizens. I'm a bit weird like that, I'll be honest. I'll, like, when I was younger, I was a bit of a people watcher. I had this bedroom window that looked over this massive plaza in the town I grew up in. That was like a couple of stories up. So I could just see traffic and people just going about doing their everyday business. And it was kind of interesting, like seeing all the outfits people wear, like the different ways they walk. You'd see some people going slow, some going fast. Like, I don't know, it was interesting. I'm no scientist, so, not exactly pinning down any, like, accurate papers on human behavior or nothing, but it was still fun to watch. And I've got something in my eye. Ugh. Well, hmm. How goes garbage loading? Wow, okay. Has this train even been to the incinerator yet? That'd be a big no. Hmm. I still need to find a way to make a march towards profitability, and at the moment, my only means of actually making a profit are selling timber and burning waste. uh, yeah, yeah. I can get behind that. It is fun. I used to do that in City Skylines. To be honest, though, I find the logistics more fun. Trying to get everything working, ironing out the flaws. Where are you going, Mr. Logging Truck? Are you going to pick up boards or wood? Hmm. Well, things are going okay here, but I feel like they could be doing better on wood collection. Let's see. Oh, it'd be cool if I could get the Zill with a crane. Brr. The only Zill that has a crane is way over capacity for what I need it for. Hmm. You know what? I just realized that I could have infinite money on right now, and you guys wouldn't know. So I am just going to lean over and do, where is it? Boop. There you go. Now you can see my glorious lack of profits. I'm not producing enough trash yet. You know what? Hmm. Just had an idea. I can refine... Where is it? I can refine steel and aluminum. Hmm. It's just mixed waste though, but I can store metal and aluminum scrap. Not a lot of space here though. Eek, really not a lot of space. I might not even be able to fit this in. I'm going for it. Oh shush. I can do way better than Stalin or... what was his name again? Gorbachev. What? Oh, that'd be what that sound was. I'm above the sawmill. Where was the thing again? There it is. Just want to align this if I can. Oh, that is not aligned. There we go. Yeah, how about we don't try making connections with everything right now? Hmm. Kinda don't want to connect it to this, but... well, here goes. Select that. And now, chain entry. Metal scrap. And aluminum scrap. Of course, I can't use waypoints and distribution centers. So. They are going to need wagons that can transport scraps. Well, we don't need crazy over-the-top stuff. Yeah, I think this will do. No, this should do. Wait, that thing's fueled? Oh, okay then. He will operate out of train distribution office. Okay, so this guy is gonna go and start collecting scrap metal from our neighbors down in Lithuania and... oh, what was the other one again? Oh, brain fart. Damn it. Nope, it's gone. God damn it. Anyway, in the meantime, I need to get prepared for the arrival of these doohickeys. Where is that little... there it is. Office. Okay, they need something that can actually handle that. Steel and aluminum, but can't handle the waste. This one can, though. That would take a really long time, though. I have the space to establish a second office. Whatever. I'll just use a bigger truck. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm dumb. I'm very dumb. I did not think that through. I do need to establish a second office. And there's not enough space. God damn it. Uh, bu- 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 bu. Curse my affection for compact industrial planning. Okie dokie. So your job is going to be to load from here and unload here and here. This should greatly speed up recycling. If I'm thinking about this correctly, let me just take a look at the import-export prices here real quick. Trade. This is it? Yeah, here we go. Current price. Current. Yeah. Okay, you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So, let's see. Steel scrap can be purchased for 178 rubles. Aluminum scrap can be purchased for, wow, okay, 342 rubles per ton. But I can sell aluminum for 700, and I can sell, where is it, steel? Here it is, for 353. Wow, the aluminum is really the big ticket item here. I feel like I should just be, like, mass doing, like, aluminum refinement. There's a point. There's only one gas station in this town. It is probably overloaded. Hmm. I don't really have a point of reference for what 200 rubles could get you. So, okay. Oil tank. We need bigger, we need badder. That'll do. That will do. Man, Maz coming in clutch over here, goddamn. You know, actually, those prices don't seem too bad. Actually, like, I mean, when I go down to the market near me, like, I literally can't get anything for less than £1.50, except maybe like really old off-brand biscuits. Everything else is like at minimum £1.50. It's kind of nuts. Alrighty, so you guys are, wait, it's output, okay. So you guys will load fuel and distribute it throughout the city. Try and make sure all of the fuel consumers are accommodated. So if I can do that, then the less often they'll need to auto-purchase fuel for vehicles. I think that's everything. Okay. So, these guys can each take 105 tons of fuel. Those things are massive. God damn. Yeah, I've actually pulled one of those trailers before. Not in real life, in a game called SnowRunners. And I gotta say, there aren't many trucks that can pull that thing. Whew. Filling up this fuel is a little on the costly side. Okay, I think these trucks may have been a bit overkill. I was under the impression that they just top off to maximum and then just deposit fuel where it's needed, but they're only taking what they need. This, hmm, this could, this could take a while. Yeah, no, I legit think that just Yeah, no, I'm pulling these things off commission. I'll hang on to them, but I ain't using them. Okay, so that was a horrendous waste of money. What we need is something with capacity, but also decent speed. The West has anything. You know what? I'll take it. Oh, we're going there, are we? Oh, big oof. Headache's still bothering you, huh? Okay. Not reporting any errors. Maybe a pathing issue? Train should have departed by now. Let's run a test loco. Okay, the differences between these things are practically non-existent. Alrighty. Want you to run a test of this loop. Oh, this guy ain't fast. However, if he finishes refueling and is capable of performing the loop without getting confused, then I know it's not a pathing issue. The available rolling stock can take the cargo. This is puzzling. I think I've got something in my eye. Ah! Okay, I think I'm good. Hey people, the car dealership is closed. Stop wasting your time there. So it's not that we're not getting workers to the recycling facility, it's literally just a case of we're not producing enough trash to feed it. Wait, 20 tons? Ooh, has he made a route already? No. No, he has not delivered any trash to the incinerator. Oh dear, hang on. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry if I was making a weird face there. Just had to look in my eye with a mirror. Can't see anything in it. Well, here's my little champion. Holy crap, he is dedicated. With a speed limit of 40 kilometers an hour, he's agreed to go halfway across the country to test a route for me. You know what? I need to build a switchback for this little guy. I'm not condemning him to this route completely. Okay, bub. Duh. You head home. This poor little guy. Ah, look at that terrible speed. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we know it's not a routing problem now. My little champ over here has confirmed it. They are selling. Hmm. So why isn't my industrial train taking the job? Okay. At the customs house, load metal scrap or aluminum scrap. At the metal scrap import dump, unload metal scrap. I mislabeled them. Metal scrap dump, metal scrap, aluminum scrap dump, aluminum scrap. Okay, it's not a mislabeling issue. Wait a minute. It's a fuel issue. Can I pump fuel directly into that? That'd be a big no. Off you go. So the train ain't leaving because it doesn't have the fuel to make the trip. And because it works for a distribution office, I don't think it's allowed to refuel at a rail-based station unless it's already on the move. So once Big Orange has finished topping off the distribution center, the train should depart. Yeah, look at that. Fuel tank is really low. You know, it's a good thing this thing's going to a specialized loading facility, otherwise this could get ugly. So it is loading a lot more fuel than it needs. I forgot to check how much fuel the distribution center is actually allowed to have. But having that thing sitting around with a whole bunch of fuel on board isn't the worst thing in the world. Can serve as a emergency. Oh, yeah, yeah, I can show you exactly where that money's coming from. It's coming from right here. We're in the process of providing fuel across the city. Okay. And the train is still... Huh. The train is still not departing. Okay, you know what? I have had enough of this. I should build some decorative walls here. Make it look like there's sound insulation. Okay. Alright, since you refuse to comply with automation, let's see if you'll do it under direct orders. Then turn back here, grab aluminum. Unload the aluminum. Oh, a certain someone doesn't seem so reluctant anymore, huh? Where are you going? Wait, what? What? Why is he still low on fuel? I gave the distribution office fuel. Why didn't they refuel the train? I have a suspicion. I'm gonna let this guy refuel, and then I'm gonna task him to the distribution office again. Okay, now I'm officially lost. I don't get it. Okay, first job. Load trains and then head back. Normally I'd get a shunter to do this, but since this guy's being obstinate, he can do the hard labor. Ugh. Ugh. Alright, cool. Load the metal. Unload the metal. Load the aluminum. And unload the aluminum. Get going. Been holding up this industry chain for long enough. On the upside, it is now going to buy a metric crap ton, because it's now got all the rolling stock that we had available. Okay, let's catch up on everything else. Man, this train is loading slow. God, my back is getting really damn sore. I'm not sitting right in this chair. Well, I suppose now I'm just kind of waiting for the, what's it? Just kind of waiting for the trade train to go and grab some scrap and bring it back. Man, there really is just a long track. Eventually, though, this place will become active. I've got a clever little trick for it, too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring workers here by train, and I'm also going to, like, you saw that train that was parked taking on garbage? It is taking on all the garbage that we were not able to recycle, and it's going to bring it here to this incinerator plant, which it's then going to be burned and reduced down to ash. That will generate power, which we're going to sell to, Lithuania, and then anything that is not burned will be transported by these trucks to, to the border for export at minimum price. Whoo-hoo, look at that scrap metal. If I'm going to be selling this stuff, though, I do think I need to adjust my system, because at the moment, we're stockpiling stuff here, but the trains can't access this. I'm not sure if I can have a train based out of here, because that would need trucks to load it. No, wait a minute. To load from the stockpiles and unload at the train station. So we need trucks that can carry steel, wood, timber, and aluminum. And look at that, flatbeds do the job just nicely. Okay, so I need small trucks that can load quick and operate relatively smoothly. So ideally, low capacity plus crane, or I could just use a whole bunch of these MCAR 25 opens, because like it's literally just right here. I do like these little things, they are handy. But it would take a really long time to load a train with upwards of like 1 to 200 ton cargo, so Need something with a bit more capacity than this. Yeah, I guess I'll just go with a Zill. How are they doing for... Oh, wow, they are maxed out. Okay. I noticed that vehicles aren't automatically refueling from their depots. I wonder what's going on there. Let's check in on the power grid. Huh. Everything seems fine for now. Still no one in my multicolored block yet. Wonder if it's an access issue. They built a crossing here. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, they can access most of the city. Oh, okay, these two are getting close to capacity. These two are fine. What about the hub? Hey. Yeah, no, downtown is, we can't add anything to downtown. These... oh boy, these substations are at their limit. Wait, what? Where are you going? Where are you? What the hell? Why did he not unload the metal scrap? What? Okay. Let's... It's set for metal scrap. Yep. Why did... Okay, alright. I gotta watch this guy. I gotta watch this guy like a bloody hawk. Alright, I think he's just gotten his new order. Looks like we caught him just before the switchback, too. And he's going out anyway. Big... because I told him to go to the... Okay, that's on me. Right, guess we're slow boating this. Enjoy a nice, scenic train ride across the beautiful countryside of Asmeria. On the upside, he's already full, so... not gonna hang around here long. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Happiness is ticking down. Crime. Plus, unable to visit a hospital. Okay, I'll have to look into that after this. Alrighty. So, why aren't you doing your job? So, when you're here, let's unload metal scrap. That's all you have to do. It. What? Excuse me? Hey. Literally, all he had to do was just come here and unload. Why didn't he do that? This place has power. Claims the wattage is 0. Wait, what? Let me take a look at that power grid. It's not complaining about not having power. What are we connected to? This? Okay. Potential capacity probe 2. Oh my god. Alright. Really? That is too many connections for you. Seriously? Alright. Right. You go to that stop. I will have this finished by the time you get back. You know what? No. No, I'm future-proofing this. Where is... There it is, the standard one. It's not quite full capacity, but it'll do. Alright, do you have power now? Right, you're at 50%. Voltage is acting up now, though. What is your source? Potential capacity problems. Okay, I understand that. Holy crap. I think I need to alleviate power. I need to try and strictly keep it over here. Alright, let's go down to 14 meters. Oh, I hate building power lines deep. It always takes so long to build them. Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia. Just remembered it. Ah, it was bugging me so much earlier. So it's Latvia and Lithuania who are my southern borders, because, well, I am Estonia. Where the hell is that train? Why is that still reading 0? Where are you getting your power from? Wait, that's also 0? What? There's allegedly no demand through these... Okay, what is going on? Well, there's some demand. Alright, if the train is able to offload, then I've fixed the power problem. I just gotta wait for it to get back. Really? It went all the way again? What are you doing? Hey, you're... Move to that stop. I don't care what you were doing before. I gave you an order, you ignored it. Alright, let's see if it works this time, shall we? Power is always my bane. It's hard to tell whether or not it's a provision problem or if it's a grid problem. If it's a grid problem, then it's something I have to sort out logistically. If it's a provision problem, then I have to sink another, I don't know how much cash into frickin', what's it, power production. Alright, moment of truth. I don't believe what I am seeing. Okay. Okay. Alright. Comfy here. I think this has gone from a grid problem to a supply problem. Let us take a look at the main grid. So, the spine is reporting 1.2 megawatt. Yeesh, only 1.2 megawatts? Okay. Ugh, no wonder. Wind is terrible right now. What the hell? Alright, what we need is a spike of power for day operations. Do that along here, I think. This is going to be expensive. In hindsight, this was probably a little overkill. Okay. New plan. That's the small boy. I need the big boy. Where's the big boy? This is also a small boy. Okay, I'll just use this. Alright, I am going to need beefy-ass power for this. Holy crap. Now let me double check on these. 133 megawatt hours of power. What was the math on that again? It was megawatt hours over duration, I think. Alright. So what was that again? It was... Where are you? There. So 133. So if I want... I think... I get small division? No. No? No. I'm screwing this math up something fierce. Just waiting for this to finish building. As expected, that was expensive as hell. Da, 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 da. Sunlight's good. God, I hate green energy. Ugh, I can never figure out what it's doing. Like, it's broad daylight right now. In theory, these things should be producing to 100%. But they're not. And this is the transformer acting like a bottleneck. That is entirely possible, actually. Let's see. Yeah, 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 don't look at my mod list. That said, though, we have had solar for a really long time. It just wasn't in, like, mass production. Okay. Okay. In theory, I should be able to use this high priority system to... What? I mean, the power doesn't have anywhere else to go. I'm overthinking this. A regular sixer will do. Alright. Click. And... Alright, in theory, that should be able to transfer a ton of power into the National Spine. Unfortunately, the National Spine isn't actually equipped to deal with that much power. Well, I suppose it's no big issue anyway. These things aren't producing. Still. Hey, what is going on? You know what? I think I would just generally be better off dealing with frickin' what's it? I think I would just genuinely be better off dealing with wind power. At least wind power does what I want it to. Occasionally. Fuck it. I'll leave this installed just because it would cost me money to tear it down. But I need a new wind farm. lines we're using again? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it was actually pretty far ago. It's over 40 years ago now. Oh. Mm. So, you guys know how it's my birthday today? Well, I think birthday eating is starting to catch up with me. Mm. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, that is really uncomfortable. Oof. Okay. Oh, thank you. Right, are you getting power now? Wow, you're still not getting power. What the hell? Actually, how have we reduced the power load? What? Or power availability? Okay, there's voltage. It's live. Voltage here. It's live. It's not receiving any wattage. Yeah, no, I can't solve this problem right now. So I'm going to have to cut the stream short because my stomach has just decided to go on strike. Thank you all for watching. Remember, I archive everything on my YouTube. There'll be a link to that in a moment. If you want to join my Discord community, you can do it via the QR code above me or via the button link on my Twitch About Me page. Again, thank you all for watching, and heaven have mercy on my soul. Bye, guys.